All right, here we are with Xena. So the first things I do before I go on the walk is I make sure I have a short but loose leash, right? So just a little bit of a slack in it. I make sure my arm is straight down. It's hard to see in this sweatshirt. And slightly behind me. Oh, there we go, right by my back pocket. So it's not really in front of me, it's kind of behind me. This way, Xena learns to stay right, to keep me right in her side vision. I don't want her to get ahead of me. I don't want her to get too far behind me. I want her to stay right here. To see how nice that is, you can see that hand is offset and she's right with me. So before I get going, I have to make sure I'm set up. So number one. Now after I'm all set up, I have my 5 tools, right? We talked about it in the last video, my flick, my zigzag, my direction change, my rollback, and my reset. That's my 5 tools. Sorry, I was trying to show you my hands, but my hands are busy. I'm gonna start going, and I'm gonna give it a little flick. Anytime there's pressure on this leash, I'm going to use one of those 5 tools. There can never be pressure on this leash. Never be constant pressure on this leash. I want there to be that nice curl in it. So if there's pressure on the leash, I need to use one of those tools. You've been seeing the flick there. I'm going to do a little bit of zigzag in here. Sorry, it's a little breezy, so hopefully you can hear me okay. If not, you can kind of just watch the... All right, Caleb, let's go, buddy. There we go, nice little leash. A little behind me, so we'll take her forward a little bit. Getting a little bit behind, there we go. Very good. All right, Caleb, let's go, bud. Caleb. All right, doing pretty good. We're gonna go past some barking dogs in just a minute. Doing great with the cars passing. We're right by the road. He's doing a good job. We have a little flick there. We'll do a little bit of zigzagging again. Get her mind on me. Comboed with those flicks. Doing a little bit of both there. Do a direction change because she's creating a little bit of pressure on that leash. There we go. I want to make sure she's doing really well and responding to those tools. Before I go past these barking dogs, I need her to be calm, cool, and collected with little to no distraction before she'll be able to do it with lots of distractions. Let's see if we can't get our friends June, Charlie, Daisy, and there's one more dog's name, I can't remember now. They're feeding the cows right now though, so they might not come out. All right, well the cows are on our right. Our dog friends aren't coming, but the cows are running. And Xena's doing a great job with the cows mooing and running around. You can tell she sees them and is looking at them, but it's doing a good job being calm, cool, and collected. I can get my dog friends out here. We're gonna scoot a little closer to them. So here she's playing with the leash. We talked about we're just having a moment, right? I let her put her bum down, and then we just start walking again. She just needs a little think break, and that's okay. There are all the cows right there for us. And you can tell she definitely sees them and is definitely interested. but it's doing a great job acting appropriately. I don't know if you can hear them mooing at us. They're mooing so loud. Okay, so we're wanting that legged collar so that Xena's learning to pay attention to me. She's not really paying attention to me right now. So I'm gonna do some zigzags to get her to focus on me. She wasn't pulling necessarily. She was creating a little bit of tension, but was getting corrected by the flicks. But I don't want to use one tool over and over and over again. I want to get her focusing and paying attention. This is a really, really good mental workout as long as I'm using it as such. If I'm just letting her pull me around, it's not even a very good exercise, right? It's just nothing. So we really want to make sure we're making the most out of our walks, and we're working on getting her to focus and pay attention, that she is learning to use those tools, because our goal is for her to eventually not need us to use these tools, and she'll just self-correct herself. And that usually takes a day or two, but we want her to get better and better at it. There's a dog in that car with its head hanging over. Pretty cute. All right, we're just going to continue our walk.